Hi, everyone. Hi, welcome. Guys, let me know if you can hear me once again. I'm looking crazy right now. I'm going to go ahead and jump in because you guys, I guess, have been waiting and it's 7 p.m. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Gia. And today I'm going to be partnering up with Maquillage to share tons of insight on their foundation, their Try Before You Buy program, formula, everything. We're gonna do an unboxing, and I'm also gonna do a demo. Right now, I have nothing on the skin, so we're gonna do a little bit of everything today. There's also a chat box, the live chat to the right, as you guys may know. So feel free, hi, feel free to write down your questions as we along the way, or we can wait till the end so I could answer most of the questions. Okay. Hi. All right. So for those of you that do, again, let me know if you guys can hear me because it would be so embarrassing for me to be talking here and you guys can't hear me. Anyways, yeah, so for those of you guys that don't know me, hello, nice to meet you. I'm Gia, and I've been a professional makeup artist for over 10 years now, based in New York City. Yeah, so I'm going to be sharing some tips. And because I'm such a huge fan of not only the brands, but their amazing Woke Up Like This foundation, we decided to partner up, and that's why I'm going to be spilling all the tea. Okay, cool. You can hear me. Thank you. Thank you. Love you. Okay. All right. So now that I've introduced myself, perfect. Thank you, guys. Okay. All right. So I'm going to be starting off with the unboxing. So as you guys may know, if you guys are here, it's because you've recently taken the Power Match Foundation quiz for the Woke Up Like This Foundation. And pretty much, straight to the point, I'm literally here to kind of show you guys how valid not only the quiz is, but how dope, how amazing the and risk-free the program is. So yeah, let's start with the unboxing. Yeah, and again, I'll be like looking back and forth to answer some of the questions. Okay, so for starters, this is the packaging. So super sleek, super beautiful. Open it up. So once you open it up, I hope the clarity of the camera looks okay. All right, so once you open it up, it comes like this. So it brings this little tissue, brings your foundation, and then it pretty much tells you how it works, which I'm gonna get into. You hear me? I'm like, what's going on with me right now? It gives you a brochure. Yeah, so we're gonna get into all of that. Now, again, as you guys may know, you're here because you've taken the quiz, and hopefully you guys, are familiar with it. You guys know that it was 90 seconds. You got your shade. So as far as taking the quiz, for starters, it has been tested on millions of people, and the accuracy of the quiz is, I believe, a 94% accuracy. As long as you're answering the questions accurately, you should get the perfect match. And yeah, I'm telling you because I'm a firm believer, because me, myself, with my experience, with my clients that I've referred and everything, it really does work. So, okay, beautiful. It's clear. Yay. Yeah, I'm just like looking here and there. Okay, yeah, so that's the quiz. Super accurate as long as you're answering the right the right questions, if you're answering it accurately. Okay. So this is the foundation, comes in a super cute packaging. So right now I'm in the shade 120. So this is the bottle. Super high maintenance. It's a glass bottle. It does have a pump, so you want to make sure you're pulling up. I obviously have been using it, so this was for a demonstration. But it does have a pump. I've seen many people, open it up. It has a pump, and it's super valid. So that's that. there's like so many questions. You guys are amazing. So I just get distracted. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna answer everything. Yeah, I don't have makeup on right now. I have my eyes done and my brows, but I have nothing on the skin because I want you guys to be able to tell. All right. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the product. And along the way, I'll tell you more so about the whole point of this video, which is the most important part, in my opinion. It's the risk-free of trying this product. And I'll get into that. So, but I want you guys to stay tuned for that. So I'm gonna shake this up a little bit. And usually I would use like a petri dish. Right now, my hands are clean, of course. I'm gonna be using the back of my hand. I did 2 pumps. I'm gonna grab my brush. Now, I like to apply it with this kind of brush. This is my favorite brush. So I'm just going to kind of pick up the product. And I just wash my hair, so don't mind me. I'm gonna start, my preference is stippling and then buffing. So as far as formula, this has to be my go-to favorite foundation. I'm gonna be doing one side so you guys are able to tell a little bit. Yeah, so it's my go-to favorite foundation. There's so many reasons why, which we could get into later. I could kind of personalize it if you guys have specific questions. But overall, the finish is a beautiful skin-like satin finish. It's medium to full coverage, and it's buildable. So that means if you're someone that likes a beautiful, natural, sheer finish, just start with minimal product. If you want to build up that product to get like a medium to full coverage, just keep adding. But the most amazing thing about it is the fact that it's buildable. So what that means is, again, I'm just going to keep blending while I talk. What that means is no matter how many layers you do, it's not going to get cakey. And overall, to kind of like get straight to the point, it's super lightweight and it feels just so luxurious. Doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel cakey. It's literally like skin, like it looks like skin, but just the greatest version of your skin. Again, so right here, this is like a natural medium coverage. If you like, yeah, exactly, it's a perfect match. I just saw like a few people say it. I'm telling you guys, this is literally the first shade I was given, and ultimately it comes down to how you're answering the questions. And what I mean by that is they're gonna have several different. I'm just going back in. They're gonna have several different what do you call it? Like comparisons with photos, and you just have to be mindful of what it is that they're asking you, which you guys have already done. Yeah, as long as you do that, you're gonna get the perfect shade, hands down. Trust me, I've recommended it to all my friends, my mom. I even got it from my grandma, and literally everyone has gotten their perfect shade. What's the best brush? I'm just seeing some random questions. I personally love this one. This is also by them. Maybe we can leave like the products I use down below. Yeah, this is the 100 brush. Yeah, so I'm gonna start doing the other side, but as you guys can see, I hope you guys can see, for me, in my opinion, when I wear makeup, I'm the type of person that wears makeup on a daily basis. But I like my skin to look like skin. I just like it to look perfected and flawless. And this literally gives me that. I don't like it to be cakey, heavy, especially in the hotter months. Yeah, it's not cute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this side. Now, I've told you a little bit about formula. It's also good for all skin types. And again, feel free to ask me questions so I could personalize it to your skin type, things like that. But yeah, they have 50 shades with the undertone corresponding to everyone. And literally, I'm obsessed. Now, a little trick, once I do one layer, if I wanna, let's say I'm doing like a video shoot, photo shoot, or I just wanna look like a filter, like a walking filter, I'll start building that up, but I'll wait until one layer fully dries. Now, me personally, I like my makeup you want it to blend in with the neck and the rest of the body. So again, I'm like a little pale right now because I haven't seen the sun. But yeah, it's like the perfect match. And of course I would go in with like bronzer, concealer, blush, all that good stuff. But we're just talking about how amazing this is on its own. It looks very natural. So this is the Woke Up Like This foundation. Again, if you're here, I'm pretty sure you guys took the quiz. All right, so I know I'm rambling on. So I shared a bit of insight. Now, the most amazing part of it is once you take the quiz, they have a program, which me personally, this is actually the first time I've heard of this type of program. Sorry, I'm just taking a little. And it's a try before you buy program. So basically, it's a risk-free program where you're able to try this full size, not a sample size, the full size, the whole unboxing thing that I showed you. You get to try it free for 14 days before you buy. Now, what that means is you're able to try this product in the comfort of your home. And usually, again, being in this industry for a while now, usually it takes about a week. That's realistic for you to know if you like a product, if you love a product, if you hate it. You're usually, a week is perfect, but they're giving you 2 weeks, 14 days to try it before you buy it. Now, again, it's risk-free. You won't be charged after 14 days after delivered date. Yeah, so after the 14 days, then if you love it, you keep it. If you don't, you can just send it back. So it's risk-free. Yeah, I don't know who else is doing that. And again, I'm just like so astonished because not only is the program amazing, because we live now, I'm not gonna get all crazy but talking too much into it, but times have changed for sure. And shopping has never been more complicated with the situation we all are currently in. So literally this has made life not only easier, but it's actually fun. Like the quiz is fun, and then you get it in the comfort of your own home, risk-free, once again, US and Canada. So it doesn't get better than that. I know I'm rambling, so I am going to start at the beginning, see if I can start answering some questions so it's not like, too long. Don't mind my laughing. I just be reading stuff and laughing. I'm not the founder, no. Okay. Que lo que? Hey. She must be Latina. Okay. Okay, will it cover my scars? Now, like I mentioned, the coverage is a medium to full. Depending on your scars, honestly, I like to be very blunt. I'd love to see a picture maybe because I don't know like what kind of scar. I don't know the undertone of the scar, if it has any. So realistically, some scars are kind of like, what's the word? When it's like popping out of the skin. So ultimately, it is going to smooth it out, but cover it and overall, like it really depends. So that's a tricky question. Yes, it's super accurate. As long as you answer correctly, you should be good to go. Just try it out risk-free. For the person that asked, does it work? Does the program work? Yes. Your makeup is super cute. Thank you. I mean, missing all the things that come after. Okay, another I'm gonna keep talking about the formula. There's like so many questions. So I'm just gonna keep looking. Does it cause acne? No, it does not. So this is non-comedogenic, meaning it doesn't clog your pores. It's not going to break you out. Now, we all have different skin concerns, skin types, all of the above. And the reason why I'm literally partnering with them is because I haven't only tried it on myself, but I've tried it on various clients. I've been in the works trying this foundation for some time. And I'm never going to come out and like, just put it out there like, oh, I love this, and like it really doesn't work. That's not my style. If you guys don't know me, it's really not my style. I only, share what I truly believe in. And I just feel like this is like a power product. So I'm sharing that with you. But yeah, it's not going to break you out. Again, we're all different. Some people have, more sensitive issues that maybe you should seek a dermatologist before just to make sure. Overall, something I didn't mention, sorry, because there's just so much knowledge I want to share, so much tips and things like that. My skin type, it varies. Seasons change, our skin changes, but right now I'm always sensitive year round. I'm super, super sensitive. And I'm like combination dry, meaning I'm pretty normal, but I tend to get drier in the cheek areas. Sometimes summertime I'll get a little shiny, nothing too drastic, but I'm very sensitive, meaning I can use a product that's not necessarily for my particular skin type, and I'll instantly break out in hives. And there's certain brands that, like, off the top of the head, like I remember like the product that I've tried and it'll break me out instantly. I'm not gonna share it, of course, because I don't have to be petty, but yeah, it for sure exists. And then I've gone back to it like twice, 3 times, same thing, it will just break me out in hives. So yeah, I'm not gonna break you out. Now, when it comes to, I've spoke a little bit about the formula. So now, like I said, it's good for everyone. Not only do they have 50 shades, and who knows, they could probably even add more in the future. But when I tell you I've like looked at the whole shade range, it's amazing. We have something for everyone. But what I also get asked a lot of the time is this good for mature skin? Oh, for my mom, for myself, for my like literally. Okay, so it's amazing for everyone, like I said. So this, it's actually enriched with vitamin E oil and hyaluronic acid. If you guys are not familiar with that, both are super hydrating. The hyaluronic acid is actually, if not my favorite ingredient, my favorite component, whatever you want to call it, it's my favorite to have in any product, whether it's a serum, a moisturizer. To have it in a foundation is like life-changing. And I actually have right behind me, I have like all my skincare, and they literally all have hyaluronic acid. So what that's gonna do, if you're someone that has either dry skin or even more mature, like mature skin, not only is it gonna smooth everything out, it helps plump the skin, it helps retain moisture. Yeah, so let's say you have drier, more mature skin, and you're worried about like fine lines, things like that. You don't have to worry about the product settling into those lines or accentuating, any imperfections, as you want to call it, because, some people have those concerns. Realistically, it's not going to do that. It is literally, the texture is so velvety, so silky, and very hydrating, but not oily. Like, it won't get you shiny or anything. So that's also a major, major thing about this. And that's why I love it so much, because it's so versatile and because everyone can use it. Yes, perfect match. I saw that one. So the shade I'm using is 120. Now, I have another one here because realistically, I always have minimum 2. This is year round. This is just me. You can do it too. It's a little secret, especially makeup artists do. 4 seasons, things change. Summertime, I for sure get more sun-kissed. Even if I'm not trying to take sun, I go outside, the sun hits you. It's a part of life. We do get a bit more sun-kissed. So to avoid looking pale throughout the year, I'll mix with this one. This is the shade 100. Vice versa, going back into the winter and spring, I'll get a bit more pale again. And then worst case, I just mix them. But I don't replenish my foundations minimum like a year, because that also varies. That's another question, but another thing. But 3 to 6 months. But when I have 2, I literally just get that for the year and I'm good. It's buildable. Yes, it is. It's very buildable. I tried my best friend and I loved it, so I get it. So wear makeup. Oh, I guess you loved it and you don't even wear makeup and you love it. You see? Because you can wear it sheer, you can wear it medium, you can wear it full coverage. You're kind of in control of the coverage that you want. Sorry, I see like this lash is like annoying me, so I'm like, trying to yes, perfect match. Okay, sorry, I was like trying to read. Rosemary Lopez, is it better to use a brush or sponge to apply? That ultimately is preference. So some people prefer, I have a sponge here, have tons of like sponges here. I personally like the brush. That's me. Sometimes it varies. Sometimes I use a sponge. Obviously you want to use the sponge damp, so the sponge doesn't absorb the product. But using a brush like this, it's not too dense, it's not too fluffy. Not only are you in control, but it's going to give you a more airbrush finish. So I like using a brush. If you sweat, does it run? Nancy Renee. I hope I'm seeing that correctly. So obviously there are other factors that go into like perfecting your makeup, helping with longevity, excuse me, things like that. I would, of course, incorporate a primer. I have tons of primer that I like to use. One that I recommend, obviously, from them, this one. This one is great. Again, whole nother topic, whole nother video. But this one's great for longevity and blurring. So if you have pores, lines, texture, that's going to help. And it's also going to help pretty much be the canvas for the foundation. So the foundation is going to adhere to that, and it's going to be smoother. So that's going to help also, like setting sprays and things like that. But regularly, you shouldn't. And if you're oilier, I recommend using, mattifying like skincare, maybe like a toner, things like that, just so you get the most out of your products. How long would one bottle last? It all depends how frequently, you're reaching for the bottle. Like I said, it really depends. Usually 3 to 6 months, people like to say. Me, the amount that I use, I've been using this for a while now. Again, for me, I have 2 year round. If I mix and match them, when I get more tan, I use the other one. Lasts me all year. If I'm using just one, same thing. Sometimes I'll replenish it at least once. But it depends. If you're using a little bit, you're good to go. If you like that full coverage, maybe like 6 months. It's called the Woke Up Like This Foundation. I believe you took the quiz, girl. Yeah, so it's good for oily skin, good for dry skin, for all skin types. Now, don't get me wrong. It's not to say this works for every single person. Maybe it does. It's that good. But also, like, we're all unique. We're all different. So what works for me might not work for you. But again, I'm just sharing how valid not only the product is, but the try before you buy, because it's risk-free. Exactly. Like I said, products are yours to try, 14 days, starting on the day they were delivered. Love it or return it. So you have to reapply within 8 hours. Okay, so I'm going to compare it to a usual shift for me. My shifts vary. Sometimes they're 8 hours, sometimes 10, sometimes even 12. It depends. For me, again, I always use primer because it's a must. It's going to blur the skin. It's going to be, like I said, the canvas to the foundation is going to adhere to that. I use minimal powder and a setting spray. And when I tell you I never reapply my foundation throughout the day, I'm good. I don't reapply my foundation at all. If I try a product that I have to reapply, then usually I won't use that product, to be honest, because I don't have time for that. I'm busy. I'm all over the place. New York is hot, humid. Nobody has time. Yeah, it's just messy. But yeah, you don't really have to reapply it at all. Again, you want to use primer and you want to set it, and then use some setting spray and you're good to go. Maybe like, if you eat, drink throughout the day, maybe like around the mouth, maybe, but you should be fine. It's shade 120. Madison Constanzo said, girl, none of us have seen the sun. Say it again. How does it work on older skin? Will it settle into wrinkles? No, so as I mentioned, you probably had said this before, so I probably answered your question. But just in case you weren't here, so no, it does not. Like I said, it's enriched with vitamin E oil and my favorite, hyaluronic acid. So it's not only going to plump the skin, but it's going to smooth it out. It's going to keep it hydrated. It's going to retain that moisture. So anything you put over it, whether powder or just alone, it's not going to emphasize the imperfections. It's not going to settle. If anything, it's going to smooth it out. Now, again, honestly speaking, it always has to do with tools and technique. The technique I like to use, I always like to stipple if I'm using a brush and then buffing it out. Something like this you want to use that's not too dense, not too fluffy. Let me see if I have another one that I can compare. I don't have one in front of me. I have a bunch of other brushes, but not the one I'm talking about. Sometimes when they're like too fluffy, it'll kind of leave streaks and just be crazy, but that one's bomb. Okay, does it cover up dark spots from acne? Again, it's medium to full. You can definitely cover dark spots or acne. Just make sure you're building on that layer. And don't get it wrong. I'm not sure if like you guys are understanding. Like, I'm sure you guys are because you guys are smart. But although it's buildable, meaning you can achieve that medium to full coverage, it's not going to get cakey. So don't get scared that it's going to be like, oh, one layer, then I did 2 layers, and now it's like a hot mess. No, the opposite. The formula is pretty much made to perfection, where it's not going to do any of that. Like, it's not going to cake up. I don't know what the secret is, but it's going to remain lightweight while giving you the coverage that you desire, whether that be like super sheer, just use a little bit. Also, something else that like I really don't share, like if you're someone that really likes like a sheer, like let's say one and done on the go, you can always mix it with your moisturizer, mix it with the oil, especially if you're dry. That's someone that wants like very sheer, like a BB cream. It can do it all, or just use a little bit. Okay. Yes, I answered that one. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's more. Sorry, I was like at the end and then it went back up. It's so weird, like when you're live, because like people can't talk back to you, like you're talking. It's like, I know, maybe I'm weird, but it's like I'm the only one. I'm like talking to myself, so I have to read what you guys are writing. I feel like I'm reading the same question. That's why I'm like going back and forth. Whoa, I guess I missed a lot. What happens if you start to sweat? Dolores Smart. Good questions. Good question. If you start to sweat, not sure if you're sweating because you're oily, if you're comparing it with like getting greasy, shiny, or you're like sweating because it's hot. Something I like to do, I'll either keep blotting sheets or a blotting powder. Most likely blotting sheets. You can get them anywhere. You can order them online. There's tons of great ones, but I wouldn't add more makeup if I'm like sweating, because then it's just going to be a hot mess. We don't want that. So yeah, ideally, realistically, you want to do like a blotting. I always keep that in my bag. Just kind of go anywhere you get shiny, but don't add more product. Do that. Also, if not, let's say you keep like your brush, something cool, you can just kind of go back in if you're sweating and just like, just make sure you didn't have too much powder over it, because then it could get a little crazy. But blotting sheets are good. I recommend that. And always use a primer before so it controls the oil. But sweating is natural, especially summertime. So, we all sweat, and don't add more makeup. Just blot. No, guys, it really works. I promise you. Like I said, I don't have to lie. Like, the program is amazing. Again, I hope you guys are understanding that it's risk-free, yours to try for 14 days, starting on the day they were delivered. Okay, so after that, after the 14 days, and let's say you still haven't found your way to send it back, then they're going to guess like, oh, they loved it. They're going to keep it, and you will love it. If you don't, understand, send it back. No problem. But yeah, it's risk-free. That's why I'm here. I'm putting you guys on. I mean, you guys already know, but I'm just letting you know it's valid. It's not like, not real. Why would you use all of that product in 14 days? No, so you don't want to use the whole bottle in 14 days. I mean, unless you do, I don't know. But the whole point of it is, again, like I mentioned before, and these questions were earlier, so maybe I answered that also. But the whole point of it is, one, to refrain from the hassle of going into department stores. Again, especially the times that we're in now. Not sure for you guys what part of the world you guys are in, but I'm sure, we've all had a point where, quarantine, some parts have started to open up, and that's a whole nother story. But this has literally made life easier. And again, besides the fact that you're trying it in the comfort of your own home, it's risk-free and the test is accurate. As long as you answer right, you're going to get the accurate shade. I promise you. Now, yeah, exactly. So like I had mentioned, you don't necessarily have to use the whole bottle. I mean, do your thing. But ideally, if a product is not for you, and I'm speaking from my experience as a professional makeup artist that has done tons of work, celebrities, high-end clients, all of that, different complexions, different ages, different everything. Again, I've been playing around with it for a while. And with any product in general, for me, I'm sensitive. I try a product one time, and usually because I'm sensitive. You guys might not be so sensitive like I am, but I'll either break out, give me hives, or sometimes I'll get like these bumps all over. It's like underneath the skin, not melia, but like it just irritates me, and then I'll know that it's not for me. But when you have 14 days, you have more than enough time. So even if you're not using it every single day, you have a good amount of time, to try it out, do its thing, and you're getting the full size. So if you like it, then you keep it. It's not a sample size, which is pro. You're only paying $5 for the shipping. Not sure if I said that. Sorry. I know that Il Maquillage answered it for me. But yeah. Yeah, and we do also have the bundles. I believe they're still, if they haven't sold out. So check on that. Yes, I do personally use their concealer. I actually had it right next to me. Listen, I have so much makeup products laid out in front of me and my laptop. It's a lot going on. But their concealer is bomb. Again, everything that I love, I will share if you guys ask because it's amazing. Will the concealer give you fuller coverage? Again, this is buildable, so you're going to get a nice coverage. But if you're someone that wants like super, super, super full coverage, absolutely, you can add concealer, to give you more full coverage. Absolutely. Okay, the questions just keep going. What lipstick are you wearing? I'm actually wearing lip liners that I have next to me because I just applied it. Also from Il Maquillage. Listen, I have like a closet full of makeup that I purchased myself because I love them. And this is 2 lip liners. They're waterproof. So I wanted something that wasn't like, bam, because, I don't want you guys to be distracted. But this one is called Aubergine, I believe, and Antique. Super bomb. So it's like a rosy mauve, and the other one's like a brownie, like a nudish brown. But yeah, usually I'll put some liners, call it a day. Hi. No, it does not have SPF. And from my experience, most of the time when you have a foundation with SPF, one of the things I dislike about that, I don't have any foundation with SPF because I like to do a lot of photography work, things like that, a lot of bridal. I used to do like, oh my God, so much bridal. And it will give you a flashback in photos. But nowadays, with technology, they have SPF in everything. They have it in setting sprays. They have it in powders. They have it in everything. What I do is I use my SPF in a moisturizer, or if I'm not using that moisturizer, once I do my moisturizer, then the last step before primer is my SPF. Now I'll do like an SPF 50, because we want to keep that skin nice. You want to use SPF. Every single person should use it. It is true. But in foundation, not necessary. For me, at least. Yes. I don't have the shade 170, my dear. If I did, I would show you. I literally only have the shades that I've been using. But check out the website. You should check it out. They also have like really cool arm swatches on the photos on the Il Maquillage website where they show you all the shades on complexions, and you're able to kind of determine, which one is for you. Yo, one of your comments is so funny. I should read it, but I'm not going to because you're bad. That is so bad. I don't know why you said that. I don't approve of that. I'm not going to blow up your spot because people will I can't. Wow. Yeah, so if you're someone that took the quiz, Verna French, waiting for my order, but I need to get a concealer, what would be my shade if the foundation is 175? All depends. We all have different, let's say if you're using the concealer for blemishes, for discoloration, for under eyes, you have to determine the undertone of that. But the cool thing is they also have a quiz for concealer because it really depends. You can be shade 175, and they do have like a general list, I believe, of like, what's corresponding to that. But for me, yeah, it really depends your undertone. It depends if you want it to just conceal. It depends if you want it to highlight and brighten. So that's honestly, it all depends. But take the quiz. Same exact process as the foundation. On the website, try out the quiz. And it's also very accurate. Just, follow the questions they ask and it should be fine. Will it leave streaks if you put it on the brush? No, my dear. Did you see me? I didn't leave no streaks. I'm about to apply some more. It's been a while. I know it's been a while, but I'm gonna just show you how I could get like buildable just because I'm just vibing with you guys. So can't wait to try it. I can't wait for you to try it. And I always tell you guys to send me pictures when you try it. And you guys do listen. Like y'all be DMing me and love it. I'll repost it. Oh my God. I don't have the 155 next to me. Go on the website and you're able to tell with the pictures. Okay, let me see. Wow. Are you a new MUA? No, I am not. So I used to have an Instagram which was devoted to clients. I still have highlights where it's devoted to my clients. If you guys want to see that, if you're curious. Because you're extremely talented. Yes, New York. No, it does not oxidize. Usually it's normal for a product to do so. You have about like 5 minutes to tell if it's really going, to change, to oxidize, but not really. It doesn't. I feel like everything does, but within 5 minutes, for this, I feel like as soon as you put it on, you'll kind of determine immediately. So the answer is no. I love Gia. I love you too. Okay, she said rewind. Thank you. She's helping me out. I'm going to add a little bit more just to do so. And also keep in mind, on an everyday, I would never just leave my house with foundation. Of course you can, but for me, there's so many factors that goes into like flawless. You can, but for me, I have to add that dimension back to the face. I have to do my bronzer. I have to do my blush, my highlight. So sometimes people are like, oh my God, you look washed out. Yeah, nobody has ever said that, by the way. This is probably me, what I think when I see people, but it's because you want to like add all that other stuff. Anyways, I have a sunspot here, like a few, and I don't know if you guys saw earlier, but I have my nose is full of freckles, and my under eyes are like raccoon. So yeah, covered up pretty well. I use small amount of product. Now I'm gonna use some more. And again, the product has been sitting for a while. We've been talking for like 40 minutes, is it? Yeah, for like 38 minutes. So I'm gonna just show you how it's buildable. So stipple. This is my favorite technique. I love to stipple. And literally I could sit here and do like multiple layers and it's not gonna get cakey. I've tried it before. Someone even told me I should do a challenge of like how many layers on YouTube. I was like, I don't know if my skin could handle just that, like 100 layers. Girl, I'm sensitive, I told you. This is great, but I don't want all that makeup on. See, so it still looks natural, but it's just a bit more flawless. Now there's like nothing here, so I'll just finish it off. Yeah, there's like nothing there. I'll add a little bit more. But anyways, the main thing is that the test is accurate, 94% accuracy with thousands of people that have taken it. It has worked for them and it's risk-free. So bottom line, I don't think anyone has anything to lose. As far as like, like it didn't work for me, but you have 14 days, you can return it, It's so hard, like trying to look on camera, so. I kind of want to finish off with some bronzer. And I promise you in person, it looks even better. Okay, what else? I feel like I'm like talking for hours. I washed my hair, I didn't put any products and I look crazy. Does it rub off? Wait, does it rub off your mask? Great question. Listen, it depends how long you're wearing your mask because we are in those times. I feel like any product, it's hard. I've done it, and I'm not gonna lie. Maybe like I'll have a bit of imperfection because I've worn it when I go to the hospital. Like I have to. I've been in the hospital a few times. I'm okay, not for myself, and yeah, it comes off like not a little bit. Like you'll see, but nothing crazy. It's a part of life. You don't want something so crazy like that. Like I don't know if you're a nurse. I don't know if you're frontline. I don't know. How long you're wearing a mask. I'm not gonna say no. Have the mask on for 40 hours and like I don't know. It really depends. How easily does it wash off? Jane Anderson. I don't just use water, so I don't know what you mean by wash off. Me, I always do a double cleanse. So I'll do my cleansing balm, whether it's coconut oil or like a cleansing balm, makeup wipes, cleanser, comes off. But you always want to wash off with more than just water because you want to preserve your skin and you want to that's a whole nother thing, the whole nother video. But yeah, it's fine. Use a good cleanser. Yeah, so this one is the 120 shade 120. Basma Cotton. I hope I said the name correctly. Can I send in a picture of me and you tell me what color you think? Feel free. You could DM me. I'll try to help you. If not, you can always reach out to customer service and they'll help you. But girl, I don't mind. Send me a picture in good lighting, no makeup, by a window, and I'll try to help you out. If not, again, if you don't want to hit me up, then customer service will help you. No problem. I feel like I missed some questions, but I feel like for the most part, I kind of explains it. Is there a concealer demonstration? Not for this video. I just wanted to kind of show you guys how amazing the foundation is because, again, I'm obsessed. And again, anytime it's something where I can share, like, I don't know. I'm not a hater. I hate people that are like, that's so wrong. I said, I'm not a hater. That was wrong. Like, when I love something, I love like putting my friends on and like telling people like, this is amazing. Some people like to keep it like a secret and just look great and not tell anyone else. Like, why? Like, the whole point of joy is, to share it. So anyways, so yeah, I was like, what? Of course. Like, I fucking love this. And it's risk-free. Again, bottom line. That's it. Is there a powder that best helps hold foundation to stay on longer? It depends. What's your skin type? Lily Espatia? I don't know if I said that right. I'm sorry. It depends. If you're someone that has dry skin, make sure you're using, like, I prefer like a mineralized pressed powder, something that's not going to dry out the skin, enhance texture if you have any. If you're oilier, use a mattifying powder. It depends. If you want more coverage, use maybe like a loose powder. No, I do not put on, wait, do you put on other makeup? I guess you meant to say makeup before you put on the foundation. Dolores Smart. So Dolores, no, I do my whole skincare, the whole shebang. Ideally, I would do like color corrector because I have like raccoon under eyes, if you guys saw before. I had a bit of like an eye cream that's like a vitamin C, so it has like a little bit of a tint. But no, I usually do primer first after skincare, color corrector if needed, which for me it's pretty much all the time, and then foundation, and then of course like concealer and everything like that. Okay, I don't know if I answered everything. Feel free to ask me more before I get out of here. Of course, Skyla. Oh, I feel like I'm butchering names. I'm sorry, guys. Like, Skyla, Pagan or Pagan. I'm sorry, I don't know. When I get my foundation, that's the energy I like. Can I tag you in my photo or video on my Instagram so you can see it? I love your tips here. Well, first of all, thank you. I hope it's helpful. That's why I'm here, because I love you guys. Absolutely. Feel free. Send me a picture, DM me, tag me in it, comment, whatever. I'm definitely going to show you love. I'll even repost and I'll give you my feedback. Like, that's what I'm here for. Just spread love and put you guys on. Exactly. If it's not your shade, guys, you can always just exchange it. Again, if you don't love it, which is very odd, but it happens, you can return it. No problem. Okay, El Maquillage. Gia put on concealer for us. Okay, I mean, I don't know if I have one next to me, but you guys, you know what? I might have one here. Y'all want me to do a whole tutorial now? Okay, I see you. We went from foundation. Everyone's like, concealer. I don't think I have one here, to be honest. Wait, I probably do. I have like all my makeup behind me. The struggle. The struggle. I don't think I have one next to me. I love you more. Will the foundation cover age spots? Again, it covers well. It covers discoloration. It covers sunspots, age spots. It smooths the skin. But it depends, like the undertone or like how dark, you know. But usually, yeah. Again, I've had clients, like I mentioned before, all different flavors. I love everybody, all different ages, things like that. I have a lot of clients also that have rosacea, melasma, where you have like marks here. And I'm telling you, I've been using it for a while. Used it on them, and it's so crazy because one client in particular, she was, I don't know if it was like her daughter's prom or something like that, or like I know it wasn't a wedding. It was a one of those events, and she wanted me to use another brand that was more full coverage. And I offered. I said, you know, let me use this on you. She had a lot of melasma. Beautiful, beautiful person. But yeah, she wanted to cover it up, but she didn't want it to be heavy. Unfortunately, the one she wanted me to use was like super thick. Like one layer is way too thick. It gives you the coverage, but it was way too thick. She was a bit more mature. And I was like, let me use this. And it covered up. I used a bit of color corrector before, because I always do. Because if I beat your face, you know. Yes, I did a little color corrector for her. And yeah, I did this. She loved it. Huge fan. And it looks like skin. It covered beautifully. Again, the color corrector helps because you're evening out discoloration. But then overall, the finish was just what she wanted. Something light enough to be able, you know, to be breathable, to party in, but cover perfectly. Why was I just rambling about a story? I don't know. But I have really bad red spots. I know I'm reading them like backwards. It's that like when they keep coming in. Sorry, where was I? Where are you? Well, I remember what it said. I have really bad red spots. Will it cover it? Ultimately, yes. You guys saw how I did. Again, I said request if you guys want me to do it like on someone else. Right now it's a little difficult because we're still in quarantine, but in the future I'd love to do something like that. But it smooths everything out, gives a beautiful coverage. Now I always recommend doing a color corrector. If you have red spots, try incorporating a color corrector that's either yellow or green. I personally like doing yellow. Opposite of contrast of the color wheel. Do a little bit of that. Il Maquillage has great color correctors. They have like 4, but that's all you need. It's one for every undertone. And then going with the foundation. If you just want to take the risk of trying this without the color corrector, it should cover fine. Maybe add a little powder after, but it's covered red spots for sure. Again, I'm not sure. Your vision is different than mine. So some people might think of like full coverage. Like, you know, it's different. Everyone has a different visual. Oh God. And then I didn't mention, but I believe they're also going to be giving you guys a little mystery gift if you guys do it by the link. So after this, I believe you guys have the link to the quiz that you guys took with your shade. And then once you do the try before you buy, I believe you guys are also getting a risk-free mystery gift. Mystery, I don't know what the gift is. I would share, but I don't know. Okay, thank you. Send it. Anyways, yeah, and then it's risk-free for you to keep. Whether you return it or not, you're still gonna get the gift. What else? I see my Latinas are in here. Hi. I will not laugh. I will never laugh at you. I'll laugh with you. I won't laugh at you unless we laugh together. I'm not sure if anyone asks. On sensitive skin. I have extremely sensitive skin and can get small breakouts. Antonia Tagaban. I hope I said that correctly. I've been butchering names today. I'm sorry. Like I said, I am super sensitive. I'm not just saying that. I am like super sensitive. I can't even use like certain makeup removers. Makeup wipes will break me out. Like I'll turn red instantly. So for me, super sensitive, combo, sometimes drier. Fine for me, never had an issue. And I've had numerous products which have not only broken me out, but have instantly irritated my skin. And for some reason, this just does not. And I love it. And again, I'm not the only one. I'm speaking from experience, from friends, from clients, from everyone that I know. I haven't got like a bad, not reaction, a bad feedback, I guess. Kelly O'Brien, how does it work on dry, older skin? Like as mentioned before, amongst all the beautiful things about this luxurious, high maintenance, beautiful product is it's enriched with vitamin E oil and hyaluronic acid. If you have more mature skin, hyaluronic acid is probably going to be one of your most best friends ever. Yeah, so it's going to help plump the skin, smooth it out, and it doesn't settle into like fine lines or imperfections or wrinkles. If anything, it's going to help smooth it out. Just be cautious of how much you're adding at a time. I always start with minimal product because that's the only time when less is more in my life, when it's like that, because I don't, want to get the most benefits. But let's say you're using a brush, you can either go directly or like I did here or on a plate or just on your face and start with a little bit of product, start stippling and then softly start buffing it out. And make sure you're using like, I don't know what your routine is, but like, incorporate like serums. I love serums. If anything, my skincare consists of like 2 or 3 serums. It's my favorite. I love serums. Nighttime, sometimes oils, things like that to ultimately help with the overall of just like, your lifestyle, your skin to begin with, but it's going to be fine. Okay, I'm willing to give it a shot. I have a good foundation already, but I would like another one. Yeah, try it out. Options are great. I love having options. I love it. Yes, works great on dry, mature skin. I'm 50. So my mom is in her 50s. And she loves it. She's like a huge fan. I did her makeup with it one day. She kind of like robbed me for it. Never got it back. And we're the same shade. Not right now. She's a bit more tan. After that, she's like, can I get a replenishment? I'm like, you know what shade you are. Do your thing. I even got it from my grandma, and she loves it. From my grandma, I sat down, took the quiz with her, and she got it delivered, and she loved it. So she kept it. She paid for it. Yeah, so with the quiz, if you guys have taken the quiz, which I'm sure you have, I'm sure that's why you're here. I hope that's why you're here. But it's accurate. Just make sure you're answering the questions correctly. So make sure it's going to show you like visuals. It's going to be like 4 or 5 parts, maybe even more. But it's only like 90 seconds. I know you guys are familiar. And you should be fine. I get sweaty. So, I just take the brush. What was I saying? Did I finish my point that I was talking about? Yes. What about face tattoos? It depends. I have done tests with tattoos, but I always use a color corrector first. I'm not gonna lie, especially I don't know the tattoo. I don't know if it's like a huge, like if it's, the color, the undertone. So it really depends. But use a primer, use a corrector for sure. I would definitely recommend a corrector beforehand. And you could be fine. Maybe set it with like a dust of powder. ¿Cómo escoger el tono correcto? Genesis Quiros. I believe that's the name. So with the test, like I said, for the 100th, I feel like I'm so repetitive. So with the test, it's super accurate. Should I be answering this in Spanish? I'm like a little, I don't know. Should I? I don't know if she asked it in Spanish. Where is she again? Yeah, so for Genesis. Escoger en el quiz, pero con la foto que te van a enseñar, tú coges el quiz y es seguro. El match. I don't know how to say match. Don't judge me. I have Spanglish here. Sorry. Okay. Yes, Spanish. Oh, y'all want a Spanish tutorial now, right? Oh my God, when I laugh, this pops up, so don't judge me. Yeah, so how do you say that? Okay, I know Spanish, fluent. I be acting, but it's like some words. Yeah, so si tú coges el examen, te va a preguntar varias preguntas, aunque tú respondes correcto con la foto que te van a enseñar, entonces va a estar accurate el quiz. Was that it? Was it? I don't know. Anyways, ask me some last questions. You guys, it's about, it's been okay. Let me know if you have like your last question. I'll try to do that. And then I'm going to scramble out of here. I'm starving. I'm going to get some food. Yes, works. Works well for oily skin. Absolutely. Like I always mention, if you have oilier skin, try using a mattifying product. Again, one I always recommend is also by them. Maybe they can leave the description, like a description box or something. But this is the poreless-based smoothing primer. It also controls oil. It helps with fine lines, texture, pores. It's just going to smooth everything out. But it'll also control the oil so that the foundation, so you have a better longevity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. Aw. It was a huge help. I'm so happy to hear that, guys. If you guys, yeah. And then I always do setting spray. I feel like everything is from them, but I told you I have like a closet. Like when I like something, I just stick to it. I have a bunch of other products here too. But this is a hydrating setting spray, and I'm just going to do a little bit because I get a little sweaty. You don't have to go so close like me, but, you know, I bathe in this. So anyways. Of course, of course. And then I just let that set. I actually have like my fan here. It's somewhere around there. And then I just, you know. Y'all are hilarious. I feel like I was going to answer a question, then it just like went up. I always use a primer and setting spray, no matter what. Even if I'm like rushing and I have 5 minutes, put some primer, put the foundation, put whatever else, and set your face. Or have the setting spray in your bag. Like let's say you're like running out, and just do it throughout the day to also, you know, boost your makeup. All right, all right. Is there going to be another live? I'm not sure. El Maquillage, you want to answer them? Let them know. Okay. I feel like I applied so much on this side. Look how beautiful and glowy. I'm dry, so I love this spray is everything. I feel like I'm just like, okay, this is about the program, the foundation, but I feel like I'm just putting everybody on, all my secrets. Yeah, it's amazing. Especially if you're dry, especially for the hotter months and the winter months, because the winter months we get drier, in fact, but the summer where our skin sometimes gets dehydrated, that's bomb.com. Okay, when? I don't know. This foundation seriously changed my makeup game. Thank you, El Maquillage. Yes, thank you, El Maquillage, because I love it. Yeah. Sorry, Manuela. Can you please answer me? I don't know if it was to me or to El Maquillage. I didn't see your question. That's to another live. Whoop, whoop. Yes, it's amazing. Yes, it's 120. If you have really oily skin, girl, use some primer and maybe even powder. Hotter months, do a good setting spray. Yes, Angela, covers acne scars. Really depends. Overall, you should be fine. I love using a color corrector if the scar has like an undertone, something like that. If it's like laying outer on the outer layer of the skin, maybe a smoothing primer, like the one I recommended. Yo, y'all are funny. Okay. Does this like, I thought it was gonna like end it an hour because it's been an hour now. Yeah, El Maquillage. I'm not sure. Do I need to get another invite? I'm not sure, my dear. Yeah, guys, and like they said, follow me if you want. My Instagram, they have linked it, and send me your pictures. Hopefully you guys take my advice because, like I said, not only have I been doing this for a while, and when I say doing this, playing with formulas, perfecting my craft, and being able to use a certain product on not only myself, not only for Instagram, but for all my clients, all different flavors, ages, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's why I'm sharing it, because it's a product I've come across that's so versatile, that very valid, 94% accurate, the quiz, and it's risk-free, bottom line. So I feel like I've talked so much, but you guys, you guys are entertaining me though, so that's why I keep talking. Okay. Yeah, make sure you tag them, please. Also, on their Instagram, yeah, tag them on your Instagram. Sometimes they do, like often, they love to repost your badass selfies, share you on the story. So make sure you're following them, tag them. Makeup artist _ Gia. On the app, because okay. Again, feel free DM. I'll help you. If not, DM them if you're not comfortable DMing me. I talk a lot. I'll always help. This is what I do. What I've done. Exactly. When you're chatting makeup, I'll be here for like another 10 hours. Like the sun will be coming up tomorrow and I'm still here. As long as I had food, listen. You're welcome. I love your vibe. I love you guys. I feel like I know you guys. I feel like we're homies now, and we actually are. So anyways, yeah. Check your inbox for the recap email with your mystery gift offer. Don't forget, again, it's risk-free. And yeah, try it out. Send me your pictures, send El Maquillage your pictures, and tell us how you love it. All right. They did tag my YouTube account. It was under construction. I wasn't on it at all. Created it years ago, never got on it. But July, I'm coming out with tons new content. So feel free. Homies for life. That's right, Jesse. All right, guys. Yeah, all my info, they're going to link it. They're going to link it on, I guess, the video. Yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Your email inbox, I believe, for the recap. Check your email. Yeah. Yes, email inbox. And I guess that's how you're going to do it from, so you get the mystery gift. All right? I think that's it. No, I'm not wearing 105, my love. I'm wearing 120. When I get tanned, I could do 100. I could do 105. It depends how tanned I get. But right now I have 120. I don't have Insta. Well, I have a YouTube. Again, I'm going to start being, I have tons of new content with models, with all these things coming up on YouTube. Have 2 videos up there. They're older, but yeah, that's dropping mid-July. So if you don't have Instagram, feel free. Or like I said again, hit up Il Maquillage. They're definitely very helpful also. And check your inbox for the mystery offer plus details. Don't forget. All right. I feel like every time I'm like, bye. It's like the Latina families, like, you know, the parties, you say bye for like 45 minutes. You'll be at the door saying bye, and then your cousins keep pulling you, and like, it's just like, girl. All right. Yes, the primer is good for sensitive skin. Again, I'm super sensitive, super sensitive. They're going to link my info. All right. Okay, guys, request another live if you guys need it, if you love it, if you want to tell your friends about it, tell everybody, bring your friends, bring your mom, bring your everybody. All right. I'm sorry, I'm not in the questions. You're saying, can you answer, please? But I don't. All right. What was the question? Okay, what's the best way to apply beauty blender brush? I had spoke about this already, Angela. Yeah, so it depends. I recommend a brush. DM me if you have more questions. DM on Maquillage, that'll help you out. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I need to eat. I'm starving. I had so much fun. I hope to see you guys again. Make sure you guys follow Il Maquillage, follow me, keep in touch. We'll do another one. We'll do something else. We'll keep the content coming. Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Il Maquillage. I love you. Thank you. Yes, 100 brush, 100 brush. My fave. You could do a sponge, but this is my favorite. This is my secret. This is what I use. And as you can see, my skin looks like so glowy. That's the spray. All right. Bye, guys. Laters. All right, guys. Bye. Thank you. Check your inbox, your email inbox for that mystery gift. Bye.